Hey. Captain Chris Johnson here. What's happening, everybody? If you just watched, Red just did an excellent live. Go check it out on his YouTube. My brother Marty DeGarma will be following me after mine at 12. Don't forget, let me tell you what's going on. As far as I know, Rob Lynn at 8 o'clock. Go check that out. And other things going in the back office. There's all kind of Indian that I see webinars going on. Check those out also. I also want to do a shout out for the Manchester event. It's in 3 weeks from Saturday, April 22nd, because I've been keep forgetting to talk about that. There's plenty of tickets still available. So if you want to go to that event, contact Red or someone in the UK leader that will help you out with that. But it's supposed to be a pretty good time. Loretta, I guess, is going to be singing the original song, which that's my favorite song. And she's going to have another song coming out too, and she's going to perform that live right there. That's worth the price of anything right there. So, because she does have a beautiful voice. All right. So yesterday we did I have no updates for you. The update says, yep, I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, wide awake and breathing, feeling better and better each day. Was going through some old stuff, and I found a really cool shirt, and I want to show. I actually found this Nike hoodie. I have clothes sometimes I don't even know I have. So this is my favorite one. The most basic concept. And it keeps saying it over and over and over. And what does it say in the middle? What's the most basic concept? Be a good person. Be a good person. That's not so hard to be, right? Just be a good person. That's what I believe a true founder is, just being a good person. Now, one way or another, I'm going to tie all this into Onpassive. You heard me what I said yesterday. I want to try to give people a different opinion. I want to give people an more open mind. And I got a few things I want to discuss here today. So, and by the way, a lot of this is something that I thought up. So if it doesn't go so good, just blame me. It's okay. Well, you know what? Before we do that, let me do this real quick, because I don't want to forget about the birthdays. I always forget, and I don't want to forget. Okay, let me open this up real quick. Oh, my eyes. And by the way, I do have to get a tooth. It doesn't have to get pulled. They missed one of the roots, I guess, and they got to fill it up. So that's great. Happy birthday to Robert LaFrance. Neil Parkinson, happy birthday. Theodore Jackson, happy birthday. My cousin's son, Michael Haggard, he turned 21 today. I know what he's going to do tonight. And one of my brothers from work, Tony Baccarella, who was from the paint shop. I think he transferred. Happy birthday, guys. Let me see if I can go back to my original. There we go. All right, so what do we want to talk about today? And believe it or not, I stay up late at night thinking about things that I could say to open your mind. So let's talk a little bit. My title today was Process of Elimination, and we'll get to that in a minute. I just want to say a few things before we do that. No matter, how do I say this? You know, sometimes I think about things at night and it sounds good, and I don't ever want to offend anybody, but no matter what happens throughout your lifetime, all right, no matter what, good or bad, you have the ability to redefine yourself, to change things, to make them better. Okay. A lot of people, sometimes you got to tell them that because they don't know, because maybe they're stuck in a rut. And I don't want anyone stuck in a rut. I want you to understand that any given time in your life, you could stop what you're doing and you could change it. All right. Is that possible? Yes, it's possible. Every single day you can do this. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, what am I going to do different today that's going to put a smile on my face? Big question. Now, I can't claim that as my own because I think a lot of people say that, but it's still good. One of the most important things I think a lot of people don't understand also is believing in yourself. Okay. It's real easy to go out and believe in someone else. But like I said, look in the mirror every day and just say, I can do this. I can do anything. You can do anything you want. You just got to put your mind to it. That's the honest to God truth. And don't worry, we'll get to Onpassive. We'll get to the Onpassive thing. But I want to talk about something different. And like I said, If you don't like it, go watch a movie or something. You don't have to be here. I think that become more of listen, the smartest people I know, they read every single day. Literally. Books, newspapers, magazines, they're always reading something. And what it does is you don't realize that's self-education right there. Now, am I a big reader? No. But I have been doing a lot of reading lately, and I understand what I've never in my life sat down and read a novel. I mean, I read a novel once. That's just never been me. I find different things more interesting. But what I'm really finding interesting is reading about just about everything. It doesn't have to be one thing. And I'm learning, we're not all born engineers and astronauts. You see what I'm saying? We're not. Most of us, myself included, are just average people. All right. Did I ever want to be an engineer? No. Did I ever want to be an astronaut? What kid didn't want to be an astronaut? But did I turn out to be? No, I turned out to be the other A. I was an auto worker. Totally different. I wanted to be a pilot. Still want to be a pilot, but a helicopter pilot. The problem is I hated math. I never liked it. To this day, I can't stand math, but it's something that I have to overcome. It's just another fear that I have. And you can listen, if you read enough, this is the honest to God truth. If you read enough about engineering, if you read enough about being an astronaut, you could be just as smart as them. Maybe you didn't go. You got to understand, these people went to school. Engineers go to school for 4 years, even longer. Astronauts, they're always in school. They're always learning something. They're just really, they were born extremely smart. All right. We're not all born smart. God said, all right, you, all right, Chris Johnson, we're going to make you average, but I think you're going to do great things. That's how I think. Yeah, he might not have gave me the biggest brain, but he knew what my attitude was all about. He knew me before I was born. And he said, this guy right here with the big mouth, I'm not going to let him be an engineer or an astronaut, but I know he's going to do great things. That's the way I tell myself every morning. I'm going to do great things. That's the way I want to tell you individuals out there in the Onpassive world is you are going to do great things. Literally. How can we do great things? Well, because I want you to try. You guys all work for someone your whole life and you try hard. Listen, I guarantee you there's a lot of you on here that they work so hard just to get the boss's attention at work. Look at me. Look, oh, I got it. And you're killing yourself for what? And he probably doesn't even pay attention to you. I'm that boss. Work that way for yourself. Okay? Work hard for yourself. That guy's driving the Lamborghini and you're driving a lease, I don't know, something. All right? Work hard for yourself. Invest in yourself. Remember what I said yesterday? Customize your future. Same thing. And I'm really off track of what I really want to say, but that's okay. All right. Strive to be a better person each day. And this is important. I want to read this again because I think it's important. Strive to be a better person each day and remember the most important thing. Are you ready? Let me say it again. So this is me. This is Chris Johnson talking. Strive to be a better person each day and remember the most important thing. You ready? Drum roll, please. If I was on O Connect, you'd hear that cool drum roll we got. Here's the most important thing you're going to hear from me today. There's always room for improvement. And it doesn't matter how good you think you are or how great you built that tree fort. There's always room for improvement. Tell yourself that each day. Oh, yeah, I'm going to paint a picture today. But tomorrow I'm going to add some beautiful little trees with flowers and birds. There's always, do that with your life. You guys have all kind of things in your life for room for improvement. Am I judging you? No, I'm trying to help you. If you're sad, try smiling. I know some of you have nothing to smile about right now, and I get it. But is it making it any better feeling sorry for yourself? Number 2, don't ever feel sorry for yourself. Never. Don't pity yourself. Get up and do something about it. In other words, here comes the bad language. Sometimes you got to get off your ass and just do something. It'll make you happy. I guarantee you. Go find something to do that you've wanted to do a long time. Just say in your house, or maybe work on something on your vehicle. Maybe you got an old fishing pole that you want to refurbish, or whatever you call that word. Refurbish. Go do it. Make yourself smile. Stop letting the world hold you down. For my God's sake, we had another school shooting. Aren't you guys sick and tired of these stories? Can't we make new stories of success and happiness? We got to turn on the news and see some person shot and killed 3 kids and 3 adults. Kids, man. Let's change that. Obviously, there was something distraught about this individual. She had so much hate in her heart, the devil got a hold of her and boom. Let's change that outlook, guys. To anyone that's listening right now that knows me, even if you don't know me, if you're thinking of something like that, if you got evil in your head, please call me. I'll talk you out of it. If you're that angry, go buy a punching bag and beat the heck out of that punching bag. Doesn't do any good to hurt people, guys. Even though you might be hurt or you were hurt by people, those people were freaking idiots. Please call one of us. We'll definitely help you through it. I promise you that. And I got off track on that one, but of course that one makes me mad. Okay, let's get to my title today. I'm doing pretty good today. I thought a lot more people would say, I don't want to hear this guy talk again. Process of elimination. Now, I learned process of elimination or trust and verify through the Japanese people I work through and some American bosses. Chris Johnson, you got to always trust and verify. I love it. Process of elimination. It's one of those things that a lot of guys and gals love to do is you got a problem, you got to figure it out. So you go through the whole process. Okay, it's not that. We checked it, check it, boom. Why aren't you doing that with your life? Here comes Chris Johnson wisdom. Process of elimination, your life. Why aren't you doing that? I guarantee you for the guys, if your lawnmower wasn't running, yeah, you check the spark plug, make sure it's got a hole, maybe the carburetor's dirty. Did you ever think maybe the spark plug on you is getting wore? Maybe you need an oil change or a carburetor adjustment, maybe an attitude adjustment. Process of elimination. Get rid of the negative things in your life. And I'm not preaching to you guys. I'm just telling you things that I do that maybe it might open your mind and your eyes to something different. Wake up in the morning. Look in the mirror. Again, you can do a lot of looking in the mirror. Let me use a name here. Let's do Cynthia Brown downtown, my sister. She's going to look in the mirror and say, process of elimination. What can I do to better my life? What can I take out of my life that makes me a better person each day? Here's where you can start. And this is my opinion. This is what I do. And I've done it. And boy, I could bring the people out and tell you. Get rid of negative people. I don't care. Your whole life, you've had those negative people around you. Hey, Cynthia Brown, Cynthia's got great ideas. She tells people these ideas and they say, are you crazy? This is negative people. We all got them. Walk away from those people. Even if you had a multi-trillion-dollar great idea that would save the world, that freaking idiot would say, that's a horrible idea. Can't you just work like everyone else and do your 30 years and let work just slowly eat you away. And then in 30 years, 35 years, you can retire and you'll be leaned over like this because your back's sore, your legs hurt. Process of elimination. Stop listening to those people. Process of elimination. If you're watching things that aren't so good, and I'm not telling you what to watch on TV. Here's one. Process of elimination. Get rid of the political talks. Get rid of the depressing news. Take it all out of your life. And I used to be this person. I got to see what's going on. I don't need to see what's going on, especially on the boob tube. You know what's going on for me? Onpassive. It's not hurting anybody. It's trying to help people. It is helping people. All right, process of elimination. Stop watching people on the news that want to do this, but they don't want to work for it. They think they're saying something great, like me. I'm not saying something great. I'm telling you what I think. Political people have put us in the pits of hell as long as I can remember. Turn them off. Do yourself a favor. Don't watch the news or anything for over a month and watch how your life improves. You know why? Because we see stuff like the school shooting, and the devil knows this. I'm telling you. He wants that hate. Oh, I'd kill that person. That's what they want. Don't do that. Wake up every morning. What can I do to make my life better and make me smile? Helping people. There's a change. Helping yourself. There's a change. Hey, man, try combing your hair the opposite way. You might like it. Don't be the same every day. You know, I had a pattern my whole life. My whole life, I did things. I'd wake up, I'd lay my clothes out before school and work. Everything was right there. My drawers, my pants, my shirt, my shoes, right there in place. And I did the same pattern over. Okay, time to brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Got to go eat something. The same pattern. It was so, and after I realized, oh my God, this is horrible. It was horrible. I did the same thing over and over. Why do I got to be so boring? I said, I'm going to wake up a little earlier tomorrow. I'm going to go to bed early because I'd go to bed late because I was laying everything out, and then I'd get in bed. Oh my God, I forgot to put my boots on my work pants. I know some of you can relate to that. Change it up. How about waking up early just to go sit on your front porch and have a cup of coffee and watch the sun come up before you go to work? I guarantee you it'll put a smile on your face. I got to watch the clock here. All right. That's process of elimination. Use it on yourself. I hope you guys understand that one. Oh, process of elimination. Another one. Maybe, and this is not insulting anyone, maybe you didn't have such great parents. All right, maybe they weren't so good or they did things you didn't like. Process of elimination. Be a great parent. Be a great friend. Be a great brother, father, mother. You understand what I'm saying about process of elimination? And by any means, I'm not insulting anyone's parents. I'm just saying, my dad used to say, look at people's mistakes. Don't ever do those mistakes and make yourself a better person. That's what I try to do. Do I still make mistakes? Absolutely. Absolutely, I do. Absolutely. And to all you old farts out there like myself, just because you get older doesn't mean you still can't climb a mountain. You could still climb a mountain. You're just going to do it a lot slower and a lot more wiser. Remember that one. That's another Chris Johnson saying. It doesn't matter how old you are. As you get older, you get wiser. And that mountain is still there. It's still the same height, but you think about it a little different. Oh, maybe I should do it this way. That's a good idea. Instead of doing it in 2 weeks, it might take you 3 weeks. But you're still going to do it. Don't let your age define you. Yeah, we all feel our age. I'm all over the map today, right? Hold on. Now I've got to break into some other people's stuff. You guys remember the movie Schindler's List, right? True story. I would say one of my inspirational movies. Not my favorite because there's a lot of pain and suffering there, like a lot of things. But I remember in one part, Schindler, at the end of his life, these Jewish people that he saved, that he created jobs for to save them, really. They made him a ring, and they took the gold out of their teeth to make him this ring. All right? And at the end of his life, very important, Oscar Schindler was saying, I could have done more. I could have saved more people. Hey, listen, what Oscar Schindler did was amazing. Even though it was greedy, he saved a lot of people's lives. I'm not going to be on my grave, my last breath, saying I should have did more. Chris Johnson, you'll hear it first again. Wake up in the morning, process of elimination. Don't wait till you're about to dead and say, oh, I should have did more. Get up and do it, man. If you have a goal or a dream, go do it. Don't wait. Oh, I should have helped that person. Do it. Process of elimination. All right? This is from Oscar Schindler. And this is scary that he said this, but he knew what he was talking about. Power is when we have every justification to kill and we don't. Think about that one for a second. All right. Another one from Oscar Schindler. This, I think Ash Mufareh would even like this one. This caught my attention. In every business I tried, I can see now it wasn't me that failed. Something was missing. Even if I had known what it was, there's nothing I could have done about it because you can't create this thing. And it makes all the difference in the world between success and failure. Okay, I'm going to throw Onpassive in there, what Ash did. He hasn't missed a thing. But that makes a lot of sense. It wasn't him that failed, but something was missing. Right now in Onpassive, you have everything. You just don't know it yet. But you will. That's Oscar Schindler. One of the things, another man, now this man was Jewish, and I'd probably say his name, Itzhak Stern. He said to put this on that ring that they gave him. It says, whoever saves one life saves the world entire. Very powerful there. Schindler saved a lot of lives. He saved little kids and little girls from being put in the gas chambers because he said, oh, I need their little hands to clean the bullet shells. He ran an ammunition thing. He saved them. 20 or 30 of them, they were going to take them. No, I need those kids. And he said to the leaders in the Jewish community that was in his workplace, I don't ever want to see a bullet that actually comes out here out of this shop and works. That's unbelievable, you know. Now, what I get out of Oscar Schindler is there's a lot of inspiration in there. And he says, being an inspiration to you and look for the goodness in other people. And have faith that kindness will still prevail in this crazy world. That's pretty strong there, guys. That's pretty powerful. All right. Now, to all you old people, one more thing. You guys all remember who Ray Kroc was, right? Ray Kroc was responsible for putting McDonald's on the map. I want to have you know that he was 52 years old when he started all that. How many of you are over 50 right now and you think, oh, my time's done, I can't do this? Ray Kroc did it at 52. Get this. Kitty Weston Canoer, I think. She's the oldest female BMX bike racer. She's 71 years old. She still races BMX. And you think you're too old and you can't do nothing, right? That's just to show you that if you got the will, you got the strength of the strongest thing in the world. Hubert Jones, at the age of 69, when he founded the Boston Children's Choir in 2003, at the age of 69. Toni Morrison, she was an acclaimed novelist of the Black experience, has been celebrated for decades for her books, which include The Bluest Eye, Sula, Song of Solomon, and Beloved. She was 62 years old when she started doing all this. I can go on and on. I've got people that are in their 60s, in their 70s. You all remember Fryer? Fryer. Colonel Sanders. 62 years old when he started. There's no time limit on success, guys. Right now, Ash Mufareh just gave us the fountain of youth as far as I'm concerned. And you're part of that. The fountain of youth, we can call Onpassive, where it's going to make you want to feel younger. It's going to change the way you look at things. It's going to create, you're going to be born all over again. I think a lot of us have already been born again. All right, let me say some highs. Casey Zevenberg, because I got to get going. Robert McGee. Francisco DeJesus, how you doing? I can't say that name. Kathy Costco, how you doing? I know M. Kaylee was number 1 today. I'm going to jump Virginia Santos. Angie Lynn. There she is, Vivine Benny. I love you, girl. A lot of names, guys. Roy McPhail, Amal, many names, guys. I got to get going. I don't want to bore anyone. When I have updates on Onpassive, I'm going to tell you, but start listening to some of these things I say, or just look for inspirational things. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning with a big mirror and said all kind of things. And I asked this guy up here, what can I do to help change lives? And I think this is it. I hope I change your life today. I hope that you listen to some of the things that I do, because I believe it's going to make you a better person than you already are. All right? But I'm proud to be an Onpassive, and I'm proud to know every one of you guys. Keep saying prayers. They work. There are some people that lost a lady. I can't remember. She lost her sister yesterday. Shout out to some condolences. We're praying if you're sick. And I want you to go check out Narelle Warcon. She's still making these awesome videos. I mean, they're really good. I give her a big shout out, Narelle. All right. You guys have a blessed day. Marty's coming on in exactly 2.5 minutes. I don't want to make him late. Let me see. Santina, thank you. He says, the good you do to someone is a art of, I can't say that word, that no one can explain. We should start opening our hearts for love and giving. Absolutely, guys. And the saying yesterday, which a guy helped me out, is get busy dying or get busy living. I choose the living part. Look in the mirror and say all those things. Watch this again and listen to some of the things I said. Do I know what I'm talking about? For me, I do. I'm just thinking maybe it'll help you a little bit. All right. Marty's coming on in about 2 minutes. Go check him out. He could have some updates. Check your back office constantly. There was a new pop-up for the women's. Loved seeing that. That's a shareable one, guys. Share it. Get it out there. Show the world what's coming. Not just men, not just women, every one of us. We're gonna make the world a lot better place. Trust me on that. I love everyone here. We'll see you tomorrow at 360. I will not be doing a live in the morning. You'll catch me on 360 unless something big happens, but I'd still rather just say it on 360. God bless you all. I love you. And don't forget about that Manchester deal. I keep telling Red I'm going to say something, so make sure you check it out. All right, guys. I got to go. I love every one of you. Bye. Marty DeGarmo. It's all you.